Hi there, you're watching Gardens and Graveyards, where we bring our passion of gardening to the grave. Today, we're hanging out in the Milwaukie Pioneer Cemetery, and then we'll take a trip to Portland Nursery. Give this video a thumbs up if there's anything that you like in here. Thanks! This appears to be the baby section. It's a little less than a year old, 8 hours old.
Man, are you serious?
Just a couple months old. Small. This one's a 2-year-old. Yeah, interesting lots. This one's kind of fancy with the little finials on there. The marker's missing at this time. This has a military though. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's 3 years old. This is a fairly small cemetery, but it's pretty packed in here.
Maybe he wanted to be buried with his kids. Maybe he wanted to be buried with his kids.
Yeah, I don't see, they don't have the same last name, but or maybe just that corner was Babyland because
Right, you know.
these people are adults. This is a child. Mary, daughter of John and Pelagia. Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend to know how to pronounce that. I'm really terrible with names. There's a knocked over headstone. Cecilia J. Daughter of Gus and A.G. Looks like maybe they had the same last name. No, maybe different last name. I can't tell. Hard to see. I'm getting on my knees. It's wet out here. There's a 2-year-old, 1-year-old. These little baby ones. Sad. The baby ones. It's a little one too. It's a really interesting headstone down here. Ernest Baylash. Just under a month old. I wonder what it used to have on top. I bet it was maybe a cross. I'd like this underneath these beautiful fronds that go in there. This one has a lamb, and those are really common on child and baby graves. We have baby Russell in 1913, and then there's baby Russell in 1912. She's always find it ironic when the people have the last name Graves. Oh, look at this. Gertrude M. Faber. 1 years old. It's different. Ooh. Wind chill is a little tense, huh?
Yeah.
This one's laying on the ground. Annie J. Wait, it must be something else because it says son of Benny, I think.
Son of
Benny J. Let's see. 5 years, 3 months, and 2 days. 2 days? 22 days? Oh, is that it? I think it's 2 days. Can't tell. Maybe I could tell better through this. Oh. Another broken one. There's a lot of upright graves in here, or upright monuments in here. Just this one's fallen over. Nelson Whitney. Oh, look, it's like a whole list of family names. Looks like a bunch of kids, mostly. Wow. Huh?
Harmony's the last name. There's a Harmony Road over there.
Oh, yeah, maybe. So here you can have a good view of what these military upright markers actually look like. This much from this to here is typically underground, and that's how these monuments are placed in the ground. They're just buried deep in there so that they can stand upright. There's lots of family plots. There. I don't know that I want to walk up and down every aisle. It's really cold. I looked at that. It's a bunch of little kids. Yeah. I was thinking I would do the perimeter and go down to the golf course to show. Yeah, we'll come back in the summer when it's warmer. And I have my notes with me because I did actually do the research on this with the original burials and everything.
The kids, right?
Most often, yes. It symbolizes innocence. So occasionally, the headstones at like sanitariums with like innocent peoples. Well, there's some tree fell over there. Hopefully it didn't do too much damage to any headstones.
2013?
What's that?
The big giant over there.
I know, it's huge, right dead center of the, no pun intended, but right there in the middle of the cemetery. Do you want to head that direction, and I'm just going to go around here and just show this little pioneer cemetery is actually butted right up against a golf course, We drove around the golf course a little bit. Beautiful, beautiful grounds, beautiful old growth, like groves of trees there, and just sporadically all throughout. Really pretty. But you never see this style of headstone, not in this part of the country anyway. So kind of fun. This is like your stereotypical, like, you know, Halloween headstone style, like if it's in your front yard or something, for decoration. It's really cool. That's a mosaic, or however you say that, mosaic. It's like a bunch of little tiny tiles. Not seeing an actual name, just really cool, beautiful moss. Let's see if there's a name here. Part of it's broken off. Oh, it's kind of sad. I wonder if it ever had a name. I wonder if the name is underneath on the other side. Interesting. I wonder what the story is. Well, these are cool. This is like a, I'm not sure if it's native or if it's naturalized, but this is a type of clematis. And these are the seed heads. They do look pretty cool. Although I know that they could be a little invasive. People aren't super happy about having them. And this appears to be a rose. You see the rose hips on it? Just a wild couple, there's two at least in there. Big patch of wild roses, really beautiful. Some really pretty plantings here. I'm just loving this golf course. There's like this beautiful pathway. I wonder if they can just let me like walk on it. Never tried just walking around on the golf course without, you know, golfing. It should be allowed. They have a flagpole there. Looks like they had like some sort of a sidewalk around the flagpole that immediately started shaking when I walked on the sidewalk and stopped when I stepped off. Okay. This looks like maybe it was erected for Donald Stulk, Scouter. And Troop 143, Post 143. Scouter, that's like Boy Scouts maybe? Looks like there's a couple of memorial benches. Really cool, woodsman of the world. Monument there. Really elaborate. I love these things. Look at the ivy on it. They always do so much work. Is it axe? What is that? A mallet or something? John Paulson, maybe. Oh, very cool. Very cool. You see this monument over there starting to tip over with that big tree. It is so cold. My hands are frozen. Frozen! Okay. Man, the font in these things, they're like serious. Somebody repaired that one. It's nice. Appreciate that. It's taking care of things. There's an old iron fence back there. You see it? I kind of wonder if those fences had something like that at one time. I don't know. I'm being beckoned. There's a bunch of little babies right there. Looks like. Woo-hoo.
This and that is the same thing.
Oh, look at this thing.
And that is the same thing.
Oh, yeah?
But read what it says.
Wife of William Meek and daughter of H&E Luling. Died in 1850, 17 years old.
Wife?
Wife of, yeah, Mary, wife of, yeah.
17 years old?
Yeah.
Look
Oh,
how
they
well
got
that
married
is. Look how
young.
beautiful it is. Look at how well that's held up.
Very beautiful.
I know, it's gorgeous.
That is really beautiful.
Yeah, 1850 though. Check it out. 1850.
1850. Died in 1850. Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Oregon wasn't
This
even a
beautiful
state
one.
yet. Oregon wasn't even a state yet.
Son of Mary. Oh, look. This is her son.
Yeah.
He died. Oh, I bet she died in childbirth. He died at a year and 9 months old in 1852. He was almost 2 years old. 2 years prior, she died.
No, Oregon wasn't even a state yet.
Huh?
Oregon wasn't even a state yet.
Oregon was not even a state in 1850. Wow. Look at this marker. So pretty. Crown up there. Crown. Like a wreath, I mean. Scroll. Pretty. Very cool. The wind got so bad up in here that I had to stop recording from time to time. And so if you notice that swishing sound when I am recording or talking, it's just the wind, and I apologize. That happens a lot throughout this video, and I did what I could to preserve some of the things that I had to say and still bring you a good view of this cemetery. Okay, so one of the downfalls of landscaping in the cemetery is when you plant a rose at the very base of a headstone, it might get swallowed or might get knocked over. This one's not too bad. They've been able to keep this piece clear, and it's just butted right up against the back.
It's so cool.
So this one looks okay, but you get my point, right? This is probably one of the biggest monuments I've seen in Oregon Cemetery, as far as just a monument goes. And it is dedicated to the unknown dead of the Civil War. It was dedicated in 1911. It looks like it was erected by, erected by Black Mob Circle number 20, ladies of the GAR, and AJ Smith Post number 26. Really cool. It's huge. No, you can see Spencer in the background. He's just a few feet away in that big tree. Trying to see another scale like this. Is a typical marker size. You can see the difference. Actually really satisfying to see this whole family plot was purchased and then occupied, and there's a marker for all 4 spaces, that's really cool, because so many times we see these beautiful family plots, somebody dedicated to their whole family, and then maybe one or no one is buried here. They all have multiple vases, which is really interesting that there's 2 like that. I do kind of wonder if they're if it was dedicated to cremains and they intend to put another marker above these vases, and there's actually going to be twice as many people in here. Not sure. can see this beautiful stone has fallen on its face. I could tell because the base is right here that it should be standing on. There's probably some beautiful words on the bottom side. Oh, I could be wrong. It's over here as well, so all the way. So interesting that there aren't any words on this. I don't know. Mysteries of the cemetery. These are also laying down. Sometimes the cemeteries just lay down their monuments if they've fallen over too many times beyond repair, so that they don't get damaged or lost.
What is that big?
And here you can see there's been a damaged stone. This family mausoleum, maybe. It may have actually been the cemetery office supply, because there isn't a cemetery office here. It's currently being used as supply, as I can tell. They have all of their, excess stuff all around it, and I don't see any names or plaques or spaces where there might be plaques around this building, so it may have actually just always been dedicated to cemetery maintenance. Yeah. It's like it's been broken into, probably people wanting to try to get warm, but lawnmower and stuff is in there. So now we're at the Portland Nursery in Portland, Oregon, off of Division and 82nd. There's 2 locations, and this one was closest to where we were. I need one of those for River. Dude, look at those really pretty watering cans.
What price was that? You need one.
All these aquaponic stuff in here now. $40. Amaryllises. Oh, Narcissus bulbs for $1.29. I really want to try some of those in the force. These look like this.
Yeah, these are free. They're free. They're free.
Buy a couple of them. They look like crab claws.
Like a bag of food?
Huh?
Like a little bag or something?
A little bag. Oh.
I'm guessing, I don't know.
Yeah, that's good. Look, this one is pretty.
No.
It's nice. I like that it has this upper handle to help, like it has both, because then they're really heavy and you're trying to make control. See, this is what they end up looking like.
That's cool.
The paper whites, these bulbs.
Yeah. That's cool.
These fire pits.
I love that tall one.
This thing is cool.
I love that tall
It's like a flame. Oh, it's got like a grill on it.
Yeah.
But this one,
I know,
it's really pretty with the. Indoor plant section in here is so cool. It's huge. Look at this planter. It's huge. That's like the size that we need at the cemetery, though.
Right.
It's got like the reservoir thing in there. Classic. It's really good size. Wonder how much they are. Like gray ones. The white ones just get really dirty. I like that one with the little white spotches in it.
Yeah.
Matches our couch. So this is interesting. So we have this one. So this one has, it's like this one and it's like this one and this one together.
Oh wow. Weird.
Hair plants, locust, philodendrons. We'll have to see what's inside this collector's cabinet. Very cool.
Those are awesome.
Those are, yeah. Those are the Congo Rojo that we have. This is really interesting. They have a great collection of pots in here. I don't remember it being so expensive before.
They used to have bonfires.
So this is what I wanted for the amaryllis. Oh well. Next time.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. Going down, I'll give up everything. Daunting though, if I could see my dreams, I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Don't let go, don't let go. I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality.
I just wanna find a way out, sick of the venom in my brain. Running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this. I just wanna break these chains. Always asking for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen too many once that I so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started the outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted. Created a legacy off of me just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.